The same amount. I agree with Mr. Lego. You should never go to college for a dumb reason. But that can be said about anything. You shouldn't start businesses for dumb reasons. You shouldn't go into a trade that you don't want to for dumb reasons. There's a lot of things you shouldn't do for dumb reasons. Just like the same amount of people that go to college for absolutely ridiculous reasons and wind up with a lot of debt, you can probably make the argument that there are a lot of people also starting businesses, going into debt for businesses that don't make it nowhere. Now, how many restaurants I done seen close around me? How many people done start? Like, I done seen so many serial entrepreneurs who started business and done absolutely nothing with them. So I'm not going to sit here and say which way is the right way. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't. That's up to you to choose. But there is definitely a need for higher education. And I will say this: as far as affirmative action being struck down, we will see the proof in the pudding based on numbers 10, 15 years from now. You're not going to know what that looks like until 10, 15 years from now, when you start seeing Black people complain about not being able to get into colleges or universities where they are actually qualified to get into them, but they're being overlooked based on their race.
Well, in all honesty, just like with any set of products, is a whole bunch of bullshit, and it's like, 7, 8 different things that is, helpful, no matter what it is. You know what I mean? So altogether, a lot of these things, young people, you got to think about college in itself. You graduate from high school, you don't know what the hell you're doing. You don't know what the hell you really want. You don't know what the hell you really want to do. You just are told by your little fat parents, hey, you need to be the first person in our family to go to college. It's just stupid shit like that. So it's not really anything that you're getting from your parents, because the main thing you need when you graduate from college is therapy, not college. I mean, when you graduate from high school, it's therapy. So you can learn how to go out here and deal with all the stuff that you're dealing with and let go all the childhood trauma that you're actually potentially leaving. But people want to go to college instead of therapy. So my thing is, forget college altogether unless you specifically have somebody in your family that is an engineer or is in the military, is doing this, is doing that can say, hey, this is a great place to go because it will help you get to where I am. But if you ain't got nobody in your family that went to college and you don't play no sports and you don't specifically know what you want, which most high schoolers don't, wait to go to college and get out here in this world and figure yourself out. And then if you want to go to college later, yes. But altogether, college is a waste of time unless what I just said. Get therapy instead of college.
We need the people in healthcare, though. I love those people in healthkare.
Nurses,
doctors, and dentists.
Right.
Because what
like that.
Because I know I'm probably a part of the affirmative action. The only reason I was able to become a pharmacist or have the opportunity. So we need, thank you. So we need the healthcare. We needed that. So because this is going to spiral into the disparity in healthcare. We already not being taken care of. We have high mortality rates when it comes to maternal health with Black women. We saw how it just ripped through COVID. So just to, paint a broader picture is something we definitely need.
Yeah, we definitely had to fight for that.
Yeah. So
and that's a great point.
So to answer the solution would be, we just have to be more collective minded and not think about just what we are good for as an individual, but be collective of organizing, getting all of us together, because they gonna keep coming for us. We have no power, and so they just gonna keep pounding away until we have basically bare minimum rights. So it's like, it's already been said, this is just the beginning.
All right, go ahead, Sweeney. Go ahead.
I just want to say this one thing. Atlanta is full of millionaires, and none of us went to college. I just want to say that. None of us.
All right, go ahead, Sweeney.
I ain't got much to say on this topic. Y'all are wild.
Yeah, they wild. Why they wild, Sweeney?
Are we really gonna sit here and downplay the importance of higher education in college?
This is like I said, higher education. How's your- how your education is therapy?
It's been statistically proven that people who have higher education has a higher income than those that do not. There aren't that many millionaires walking around without, you know what I mean? Like the same amount. I agree with Mr. Lego. You should never go to college for a dumb reason. But that can be said about anything. You shouldn't start businesses for dumb reasons. You shouldn't go into a trade that you don't want to for dumb reasons. There's a lot of things you shouldn't do for dumb reasons. Just like the same amount of people that go to college for absolutely ridiculous reasons and wind up with a lot of debt, you can probably make the argument that there are a lot of people also starting businesses, going into debt for businesses that don't make it nowhere. Now, how many restaurants I done seen close around me? How many people done start? Like I done seen so many serial entrepreneurs who started businesses and done absolutely nothing with them. So I'm not going to sit here and say which way is the right way. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't. That's up to you to choose. But there is definitely a need for higher education. And I will say this: as far as affirmative action being struck down, we will see the proof in the pudding based on numbers 10, 15 years from now. You're not going to know what that looks like until 10, 15 years from now when you start seeing Black people complain about not being able to get into colleges or universities where they are actually qualified to get into them, but they're being overlooked based on their race. I am interested to see, because they definitely made it about race, right? But we know that there's been a lot of white women getting in through affirmative action. So I'm wondering if they're going to also do away with affirmative action based on sex and gender. Do y'all think they're going to do that?
I think it's all across the board.
Have the upper hand.
Yeah, I think it's all across the board because it falls under anything affirmative action, gender, race, religion, whatever it is. So that's
I'm just interested. Like, I really don't. I mean, look, we'll see what this looks like 10, 15 years from now. We don't know what ramifications this will have on not only our community but the country at large. So we'll see. I mean, we obviously has not been doing what it's supposed to do. It hasn't been doing what it was meant to do. You know what I mean? So we do know that. So I'm just wondering, what would it look like when they do away with it? How? Because Mr. Letgo said something very interesting. He said, "Here's to all those single, independent women," which actually proves that a lot of them been getting in based on the affirmative action. So it has been working in that aspect. So we'll see. We'll see.
All I gotta say is there's one place that will accept y'all. All right.
ICDC college.
Women only. No. Black men. Go your ass and get a husband. Damn it. Black men are taking applications. Sit y'all asses down and go find a damn husband.
Who wants them if they're uneducated?
Accept y'all. Huh?
Who wants them if they're uneducated?
Who?
That's what they think.
I would say this.
Who wants them if they're uneducated?
Who wants who's uneducated?
You say get a husband, right?
So
does he go to college? Did he go to college?
Depending on how he's making his money. I ain't never went no damn college. What do you mean?
So there are things that you don't know.
No, that's a question. She's asking that question for a reason. She's saying that based on the fact that a lot of women tend to lead with their education. So in their minds, they're going to think, who wants me if I'm uneducated?
Is that what you're saying, Precious?
I think
what I'm saying is, who's going to be educated? Who's going to?
We don't need it.
Okay, so higher learning. Where's the higher learning coming from? Where's the higher learning coming from?
Look,
the number one thing that I said, and I might be wrong, the number one higher learning that I said is therapy. All right,
therapy is not higher learning. Therapy is not higher learning.
Wait. My question, though.
Hold on. Therapy is higher learning, because if you don't know what's going on with your damn background, your childhood trauma, and what's in the way of your dysfunctional ways, how is that not higher learning? So the thing about it is, a person that went to college, which is it's your therapist, go sit down with their ass and get some higher learning from them. That
Let go.
Do we go to the white therapist, or what are you saying?
Right.
Because
Yeah,
you have to
it's the
get
white
the higher
therapist, because
level.
the therapist needs to get their degree too. So this
well,
affects the
Whatever
therapist too.
this is simple.
Whatever happened, just
like
going to
saying-
your best friend venting.
No,
Like,
don't
why
go
do
to
you
your
need
best
a
friend. Your
therapist?
best friend is stupid. Your best friend is
Because
stupid.
somebody need to be educated. That's what
Hold
I'm
on,
saying.
My two best friends in here
Y'all
now,
are not listening.
and
And
they
college
give good
is not
advice.
that easy. And college is not easy, by the way.
Let me tell y'all.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. We can't overtalk, y'all. Can't overtalk.
He said that we're not going to see the fallout of this for the next 15 years. So y'all go y'all asses at therapy, and y'all got 15 years, because it's going to take y'all 15 years to take y'all asses at therapy. Take y'all asses at therapy and get some higher education.
Mr. Lego.
Yeah.
Getting therapy is not going to qualify you for any position out there.
It's
They
going
say
to
that,
qualify you for a husband. Say it with me. Husband.
so hold on, wait. Wait. But you said get.
Wait,
Are you?
hold up now.
Hold on, wait. Miss Lady.
Hold on, y'all. We got to talk one at a time so they can
Miss
hear.
Lady, hold on real quick. Let me flesh.
Everybody got to shut the mic, y'all. Shut the mic.
Are you only suggesting this therapy thing to women? Or are you saying that men and women should supersede college with therapy?
I didn't say supersede college. Just make therapy one of the priorities, because don't nobody give a damn about their own psyche. They just want to learn what somebody else knows. What do you know?
So you can go to college and therapy.
Okay,
right?
so
That's possible.
Therapy
So basically, what you're saying,
first, then college.
Okay, so a man would still need higher education before he needs therapy, because therapy ain't gonna qualify him for a job to take care of a wife.
Okay, as a man in particular, as a man, we're talking about men. We're not talking about women. It's a little different.
I'm following with you. I'm just trying to.
A man can work in a factory. A man can do a lot of different things that can make him about $35 an hour. There's a lot of physical work that he can do. He could drive trucks. There's a lot of shit that a man in particular can do. He could drive over the road that'll make him at least $80 to $120 an hour. Get YouTube. Not everybody can do that, but all together, it's a lot of different things that you can do. Because like I said, I be feeling like a bum being around all these millionaires in Atlanta, because I'm not a millionaire. All these niggas is millionaires. This shit's crazy. I feel like a bum being around these dudes.
Mr. Lego, what factory job out there paying somebody $35 an hour out the gates?
Well, I don't know. I ain't worked in about 5 years, but
Hold on, y'all.
Right. So
hold on. I'm gonna get to
7 years ago.